Annyeong! Welcome to Delightful! It's the Shibajuku girls! I missed the release of these dolls when they were brand new in 2016, but a couple months ago they surfaced in stores near me. Actually, it would seem they're doing quite well in Korea. The shelves were full of them at E-Mart. These are the dolls I purchased, my personal faves. Yes, all the ones with bangs, plus a little mini bonus doll. That's Ko and Yoko from Wave 3 and Sookie from Wave 2. I think there are 4 series, but it's hard to know for sure. Information about them is sort of scattered about the internet. For example, the official website only shows series 1 and 2. Let's start with Yoko. I may be 2 years behind all the other unboxing videos, but hey, opening dolls is always fun, so why not make a video, right? I actually kept them in box for about a month, just because I love the rainbow paint splash packaging. I tried to peel off as much tape as I can so that recycling is easier. She's nearly free. There we go. She comes with thickly rooted hair that feels super soft and is a lovely mint green color with a couple subtle color variegations in there, if you can see them on camera. She's got bright blue hard plastic eyes which are inset, soft pink eyeshadow, glitter makeup, and 3D lashes. The clothes are great quality, well sewn and with multiple layers. Each doll comes with 4 hair clip accessories that match the character's style. These would be great for around Halloween. They boast about posability on the box, so I wanted to test that out. And because I'm both an artist and a customizer, the first thing I do with any new doll is strip them down and see how the body was constructed. The head moves left and right. The arms have 3 points of articulation on the shoulder, elbow, and wrist. Although the wrist joints on my dolls were a little hit or miss, I'm afraid. I think they're supposed to be able to swivel and rotate, but Yoko's right hand is resisting that motion. Huh. The legs have a great range of motion at the hips, and the knees bend about 90 degrees. One con that's kind of a problem is that the joints are loose on the arms, and this is true for all 3 of the dolls I purchased. The articulation is there, but they have a hard time holding the pose. Also, because of their proportions, they can't reach over their heads, and they have a hard time standing up. So overall, I'd say that the articulation is pretty good for having yoga ball-sized head proportions. Ko is next. Or is it KAWAII? KAWAII? Who knows? Ko has the cutest space buns ever and a pastel animal-themed outfit and accessories. I'm fond of the pink cat and pink strawberry hair clip. I really love this doll, but remember Yoko's stiff hand? I think this doll had the same problem, because fresh out of the package I found a nearly broken left wrist joint. Oh no! Now for my favorite of the 3, Sookie. I get the feeling she was one of the most popular dolls. Maybe it's because she's a full-on pastel rainbow. I absolutely love Sookie's outfit. Look at this jacket! The tiny zipper actually functions, but it can't unzip all the way. They sewed it shut at the bottom. As someone who's worked with doll-sized zippers, I can understand why they did this. It's honestly stronger and probably more functional than a fully unzippable zipper might be on this scale. So you can have the jacket either fully zipped or stylishly partially zipped. Don't worry, you can remove the jacket by slipping it off the bottom if you really want to change their clothes around. She's got a cute white crop top on underneath. And our bonus girl, Namiko from the tiny Shiba-Cuties line. I really like this doll. For some reason, I think the big-headed chibi style works particularly well on a small scale. I sought out the most common and defective one in the bunch to buy for myself, since I have plans to customize her anyway. You can see the makeup is printed a little high. Her reroute is thick and generous, much like her 13-inch counterparts. She comes with an accessory and separate shirt and skirt pieces. The skirt is adorable. Look at those tiny pleats. Her arms can move up and down, and she can bend at the hips and knees. She's got molded on shoes, and her lower legs are colored to look like stockings. So cute! One thing to note is that none of the dolls come with stands. That's fine with me. I'd rather have a company put in effort towards the doll itself rather than a plastic doll stand. If you really want to display your dolls, treat yourself to some metal Kaiser doll stands. They're the best. They're the ones I use for all my Monster High dolls, and they come in different colors and sizes. Each doll is a different character with different attributes if you read their bios. Sometimes they have different eye makeup, but they are all the same head mold. That's fine with me. That's how most dolls were made until Monster High came along and blew our minds. No, I think where they really dropped the ball here was with skin tones and gender. This doll line is based on a real subculture of Japanese fashion known as Harajuku fashion. And since becoming a part of that community myself, I've learned so much in regards to the kind of people who like to dress this way. Sure, it started in Japan, and there are so many inspiring Japanese fashionistas like Kurebayashi and Chami. But what about us international representatives? What about Hard Decora, Calliope, Maho Prince, Cyber Girl, Sweet Sugar Fairy, Toy Baby, Soy Sugoi, Clowny, Sprout Key, Solar Sherbet, Bunty? And what about guys or other genders? Junyan, Dominique Pez, Dreamy Tabby, Shani Boy, Tentacle Shota, Prince Dorkface, Pastel Boyfriend. I could go on and on. I feel that this fashion subculture in particular is so accepting of all kinds of people, all united under the giant kawaii umbrella that is J-fashion. It's awesome! It would have been cool to see that aspect represented in the doll line. J-fashion rant aside, I really am quite fond of these dolls. I'm glad I picked up my favorites while I could. Now that I've had them unboxed and sitting around for a while, I've noticed that because of their larger size, they're easy to see from across the room, so they're great for display. I definitely want to fully customize the Shiba-Cutie, but I'm also tempted to give my big girls face-ups as well. Mark Jonathan gave his Shizuka doll an adorable repaint, which I love. And my fellow YouTuber friend Dinga has repainted several Shibajuku dolls. 모든 인형을 잘 만들었는데 딩의 시바주쿠 리페인팅 중에 제 가장 좋아하는 것은 은하수 유니콘이에요. 너무 귀여워서 영감을 받았어요. And that about does it. Wow, you guys are really big. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you had fun. I'll see you in the next video. Stay artsy! 안녕! 밥 먹자?